What's up, everybody? Give me a sec while I adjust. I don't know why there's this jitter. I guess I need more light down here, but all right. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. I guess we're gonna wait. Well, we're not gonna wait until people show up, but I think Sean's here. But Sean's on mute.
I'm here.
All right, hey Sean. Welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna work on a secret project. I can only spend maybe like an hour on stream, and then I got to get back to regular work. But
Badminton? Is badminton?
it's a badminton project, yeah. So,
Wow.
how's it going?
How, me?
Yeah.
Doing this awful. Well, I mean, doing Cull story for Titan. Right. Yeah. It's in the Conan universe.
Yeah. You can
drawing
talk, you can talk about
sword
it.
and sorcery. Well, I mean, they didn't tell me not to, so. Yeah, it's something that's kind of new. Like I know you did. Was it a demon or something like that? And you found that stuff easy to do. Like it's kind of out of your wheelhouse. So for me, my natural wheelhouse is science fiction. Draw like spaceships and cool cars and stuff like that,
Yeah.
robots. I don't know why they thought I would do a good job on this Conan story. So it's kind of new. It's drawing like horses and castles.
Well, the horses is the tough part, right? I mean, isn't the horses the toughest out of all of it, or you're okay with the horses?
I mean, it is. I guess not many people are that familiar with the exact anatomy, so you can get away with a little bit. But I find the hardest stuff is I'm not good at drawing nature and organic stuff. I know like Barry Windsor Smith can draw like brambles and just like snow falling on the trees where all the leaves are gone. And it's just like a whole bunch of like twigs.
Yeah.
And that stuff's it's easy, but it's hard in that it's easy because it's just like random organic stuff. You don't gotta use a ruler, you don't have to measure. It's hard because you can make a tangled mess and it may not look cool. So Barry and a lot of people can just draw that stuff and make it look super cool.
Well, do you have reference stuff when you're working on your computer?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I do it. It's mostly with the reference. I mean, you would think that stuff is easy, but some of the hardest stuff to draw is like a pile of rubble. It's like sometimes it's not as easy as you think.
Well,
yeah.
What? I mean, the reference that you're pulling up picture reference, but do you also pull up illustration reference? So.
I do all of yeah. You got to look at how other people. It's basically like a mark making system, and the marks you make have to look like, there's a difference between bad handwriting and cool handwriting, even though they both communicate. You want to make your marks for like that organic, a tangle of twigs in the woods. You got to make it look like good handwriting, not bad handwriting. So it's got to look, really cool. So it's just kind of getting used to all that.
What part of the? I mean, I'm assuming Conan, so it's kind of like Europe, right? Eastern Europe.
Yeah, it's fictional.
Is it winter?
Europe, yeah.
Is it fall? Is it Is there a season involved?
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's not really a big. It's just basically daytime, and I think daytime makes it harder because a lot of times you want to get into like the whole noir aspect of it, or things in the shadows and stuff, and harsh, like dramatic lighting. This story takes place in the day, so it's like sunlight, and so you got to find some ways to make that get some cool looking shadows in there.
Well, are there caves? Are there mountains? Are there?
Well, it takes place in the fictional city of Volusia, was Atlantis, I think, before it went underwater. So it's a super modern. I think you drew something like that when you did the Prince of Persia. It's like fake architecture, but it's really ornate. But then also it's past its prime, so it's basically a little bit starting to get into ruins, but it's the state-of-the-art architecture. Yet you got to keep it from looking like like the Miles Spires and Magnus. You got to keep it from looking sci-fi, but make it look. I don't know what you would even call it, but it's.
Well, is there reference? Have you found reference for this? Have other people drawn it before, or, I mean, in the universe?
Yeah.
In the Conan universe, has
Well,
there been?
Well, Conan takes place in Hyboria, so this is 2,000 years beforehand. So you hardly ever see the city, but they did send me some mood boards, and then there is a cool movie, so I always got to look at that.
Well, what is the predominant religion in this area?
It's Crom, I guess, like the deities that are in the ground, and I think they worship maybe like one side is tigers and the other side snakes. So they're all kind of heathen pagans. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a good opportunity to kind of flex your design sensibilities, but you also have very limited amount of time, right? So the question is, how much time do you want to spend on designing it versus how much time do you want to just pull up reference and then kind of tweak it a little bit? Does it take place in a particular, is there like a main fight sequence that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, but the fight.
It makes it hard because it's kind of weird, like a fictional battle in a fictional world where because this world is so exotic. There's like snake people, I think, so it's a little bit like kind of mystical. But I guess the Asians of this era.
So there's Asian characters in the Conan universe? Well, I guess in the movie he had an Asian buddy, right?
Yeah, that one Asian guy. But they have this weird technology where they make things out of glass. So like there's a experimental glass armor and an invisible armor made out of mirrors. And so I'm drawing these things that are kind of technically impossible, like stealth armors that are invisible. But then you got to show them in your comic, and then there's a battle between two invisible armors that are the same but yet different, and so it's a very tall order. So it's at my age, I'm not sure if I'm looking for this type of challenge, but it's good.
Well, and what kind of Asian? I mean, typically like that from the Conan movie, like I always think like, it's like a Mongolian, right? Like Genghis Khan, kind of.
Yeah.
So they're more northern. They're kind of hairier. They got beards, chest hair, maybe wider faces.
Yeah, dark skin. But yeah, the interesting thing about the Conan movie is that it's supposed to be narrated by the main character, which is Conan, but Conan is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he cannot narrate a movie. So then the story was told through the eyes of that Asian guy.
Oh, in the movie? Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I don't.
Yeah. So that one old wise Asian dude that I'm not even sure what power. Maybe he was like a wizard or something like that. Well,
There was a kind of skinny guy.
yeah, it's an old skinny guy. Yeah, he wasn't a wizard. I think he's really good with knives or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So his role got really big when, as soon as they cast Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then I think he started to narrate it, and it was just like, we can't use this.
Well, they were saying there was well, I was watching that Christopher Reeves documentary, and when they were casting for Superman, you know, Arnold was trying to push for the role, but I forgot, it was the producer, executive producer, the director that they were interviewing. It was like, you know, his accent was just too heavy for the American way.
Oh yeah. I mean, Superman, even though he's an alien, he's very all-American. Just like Captain America is also very all-American.
I'm trying to find. Well, when is your deadline?
Oh, it's not really. It's only a 10-page story, but they haven't really given me a deadline yet. So I'm just trying to get it out of the way because I have to get back to Evermind.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to find some reference of these NBA guys that I drew before. Let me show you
NBA.
guys. Yeah.
So what is this for that you're trying to draw? Oh, you can't say.
Yeah, it's a top secret.
But you'll draw it on stream.
Yeah, I'll draw it on stream. But why isn't this showing up?
Oh, we got a raid.
We got a raid?
Did we?
Who's raiding us? Who dares?
Lee Cozy.
Oh, thank you for the raid.